fucking hotspots and tripping. Oh, hell yeah.
Good boy. Old MacDonald has a wonderful zoo. Let us go visit it.
Old MacDonald had a zoo, E-I-E-I-O, and on his zoo he had a lion, E-I-E-I-O, with a roar here and a roar there, here a roar, there a roar, everywhere a roar. Old MacDonald had a zoo, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a zoo, E-I-E-I-O, and on his zoo he had a gorilla, E-I-E-I-O, with an oak here and an oak there, here an oak, there an oak, everywhere an oak. Old MacDonald had a zoo,
I don't know how that works. I don't see how it would though. Don't you need the internet connection for that to download a game? I don't think your phone's speed is strong enough to download a whole fucking game.
And on his zoo he had an elephant, E-I-E-I-O. Here and a trumpet there.
Oh yeah, I'll copy. Send them an invite.
Old MacDonald had a zoo, E-I-E-I-O, and on his zoo he had a parrot, E-I-E-I-O.
You gotta talk to him. If he really want one, he can get it off of offer up though. Just gotta make sure you use a trusted person. Avalon was cracking.
Old MacDonald had a zoo, E-I-E-I-O, and on his zoo he had a bear, E-I-E-I-O, with a growl here and a growl there, here a growl, there a growl, everywhere a growl. Old MacDonald had a zoo, E-I-E-I-O.
Chilling. I'm on this fucking 2K.
Old MacDonald had a zoo, E-I-E-I-O, and on his zoo he had a crocodile, E-I-E-I-O, with a splash here and a splash there, here a splash, there a splash, everywhere a splash. Old MacDonald had a zoo, E-I-E-I-O.
Hey man.
Excuse me, Dad.
Okay, you trying to lay by me?
Oh, I opened it. Yay, I finally did something for once. Ow, I hurt.
Come on, go. Right there, man. Right there. This ain't gonna work.
Stop.
Old MacDonald had a zoo, E-I-E-I-O, and on his zoo he had a E-I-E-I-O.
You got juice already. You want more water?
Everywhere a grunt. Old MacDonald had a zoo, E-I-E-I-O.
What you playing? Avalon 2K?
Yep.
You in the park?
I just want my chocolate. It's so yummy, it's so great. So
You playing with Johnny?
it's a treat, sweet,
He
sweet.
about to get
I can
on.
eat it.
But
All
I'm
kinds
out
of
here with A Boogie.
chocolate.
Oh, okay. Now streaking.
I'm trying to play against them, son. Bash their head in.
What they got out there?
Chocolate. I just want my chocolate. It's so yummy,
Power
it's
forward,
so
shooting
great.
guard.
So creamy, it's a treat, sweet, sweet. I can eat it. All kinds of chocolate. Chocolate.
Now
I
niggas
just
so
want my chocolate. It's so yummy, it's so great. So creamy, it's a treat, sweet, sweet. I can eat it. All kinds of chocolate.
I'm finna go to in-game chat, see what they talking about.
Alright. I'm gonna clean this fucking kitchen when I get done. Alright, let's go. Can I quit? Nope, not yet.
Let's go eat some chocolate today.
Fuck. Oh, okay. Holy shit. Man, I'm gonna quit. Man, nigga Harden don't give a fuck, huh? No, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I gotta fix this passing. What you downloading? Yeah, you'll see gonna be the shit, huh? Well, man, let me quit this fucking game. Wait, go to the park. Fuck this career mode right now. I got all my badges shit. Let's go.
There is a little princess in the fairyland. She loves to dress so pretty in a pink gown. She walks around the castle on her dainty feet. The sun sparkle bright on her gold crown. Little princess, far away land. Little princess, I love you. Little princess, you're so beautiful. Little princess, I want to be like you. She wakes the princess on her lovely golden hair. Around and sparkles make the flying bird. Promises of a
Okay,
sweet
Harden.
life.
Fuck ass nigga.
Everyone just wants to hear all her words. Little princess from the faraway land. Little princess, I love you. Little princess, you're so
Can I quit,
beautiful.
man?
Little
Yeah.
princess, I want to be like you. There is a little princess in the fairyland. She loves to dress so pretty in a pink gown. She walks around the castle on her dainty feet. The sun sparkle bright on her golden crown. Little princess,
You don't
far
want this
away
carving. You don't
land.
want this work.
Little princess, I love you.
Yeah, you don't want that work.
Princess, I want to be like you.
Yeah, I can't quit. Hell no.
I love my Lego, it makes me a star. I build a plane, I can build a motor car. I join the bricks, there are so many ways. If you want to play, here you are.
Yeah, lay down.
You lay down, you lay down. I don't want the phone on, none of that.
Yeah, because
Go to sleep.
I don't want to be stuck.
What's this? I yell on my tears.
Go lay down next to your mom.
Die.
You're sleepy. Turn your phone down.
Oh, what's this? Mom? Oh crap. Oh no, you would have set the place on fire. You're retard. Oh god. Grenade!
Still can't fucking quit. Get the fuck out of here.
Skeleton key. Oh, I got a skeleton. Alright. Wait, that's not a skeleton key. I meant, that's the, hey, Kitty, come back here. This is not a skeleton key,
Quit
actually.
now?
Oh, dang it. Okay. Alright, well, I can break this now. Anyway. Alright, get it now. The monster died. Alright. Oh, it's the holy mantle. You have gotten the holy mantle. Okay then. Oh, what's it? Oh crap, more enemies. I think I missed something back here.
Aha, a key.
Sunshine and gave it anything. I made some molecules that helped me with science. And when I lost some fun, I made lines. I love
Coming to Paramount Plus.
it makes
What's a
me a
pineapple?
star.
Or the Krusty Krab. Paradise. Jam car. Alright, digging it. What's in here? Another phone. Why did I just point them? Why is it anything? Sound! Die! You die as well. You die. He's already dead. Aha, a heart. Alright then. Oh, is this the thing I can use? 1.4 picture.
That went all the way down right to 96. Crazy.
I take soda.
It's not healthy.
What's up? Oh wait, that's not a point right?
No phone.
Anyway, let's look at that.
Don't know where your phone at. Your phone's not up there.
Alright.
You lost your phone. I don't know where your phone at.
Sir, madam, would you please be so kind to give me a half of your heart? I need to bring this to the temple, or else I will permanently be slain forever. No, please, you don't understand. I do understand. No, he knows my secrets. Oh, look, another bomb. God, just pick the bomb. Whatever.
No, it's your mama phone. Get your ass away.
This looks strange. What's in here? Oh, another sword. Alright. What's in here? Oh crap. 4 enemies, and before this, they... yeah, bro, whatever. What do you want? Hello there, Isaac. Welcome to a final battle. I am and before you get to me and it's just back here.
Hey phone, connect to Wi-Fi. Because I'm a criminal. You're not listening. I am listening, and I might not be the only one.
Hello, everybody.
Hush.
But then someone else came, Mr. Henry Stickman came. Like, hey, man, what's up? Oh, hey there, Henry. I'm just killing some bad guys, that's all. Yeah, that sounds cool. And then, oh wait, evil Henry Stickman came. Like,
What do you mean FedEx office?
No. So then they all.
In front of your house?
So then they all just. So then Charles Henry shot them. And they all die and stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, we make great TV, Charles. Yeah.
Do you know the selfie song? It teaches you how to take the perfect selfie. You gotta smile, gotta frown, even turn upside down. You gotta charge up your phone, clicking all over town. You gotta pucker up your mouth so you look like a funny clown. You gotta bundle up your friends, colors white and black and brown. You gotta smile, gotta frown, take perfect selfie. Look at me! I'm upside down!
I'm joking around. Because people like, sorry you. There you go, girl. Okay, second recording. Welcome to Netflix. Congratulations.
Rebound chaser. Let's go, Street Fighter. Go to the park.
Okay,
I'm gonna go around. Off on the path.
there's no magic stars, those magic stars.
Yeah, you get it.
Oh, shout out to 8-bit Ryan as well, to Hunter's World Gaming. Oh, nice. DXC game videos, so just... Here, there's a search bar now. And there's no Netflix stars. What's Netflix stars? There's new! Oh! Luigi Game is also Let's Player that is best known for Solaris DXC game videos, such as on DXC, his Luigi Kid React series. Furthermore, many of his Let's Plays on games that are related to Nintendo, as the Freddy's and Untitled as well, as well as scary horror games. Yo, wait a minute, is that from the Luigi Kid Wiki? Oh, shout out to 8-bit Ryan as well, to Hunter's World Gaming. Oh, nice. She's my favorite. That's actually very, very cute. Okay, what about the search bar? Yo, we can actually now look for horror stuff. There's only 13 horror movies. Yo, there's not much. Comedy, there are only 4 comedy sitcoms. There's 5 devs in sci-fi. Yo, what the fuck? Now things are getting creepy. You wanna jump scare me? I'm gonna click on kids and I'm gonna get jump scared, I'm telling you. There are 0 kids. Yo, but there's the Happy Mouse salesman loading into my ears. I love it. Okay. What is a good show that you like to watch on Netflix? So when they're finally gonna show us the new Attack on Titan season on Netflix. Attack on Titan.
Going wrong.
Movie doesn't exist. Let's look for Lucy. Maybe that's working. Movie doesn't exist, bro. It's literally standing here. Okay, Keanu, save me.
Go in the room.
Okay, just looking for nothing. Damn, moms. Oh, come on, man. Luigi Kid. Best Netflix movie I've heard. Thanks for nothing, I have to restart this shit again. Wait a minute, it's still open in the background. I don't trust these hoes, okay? But just in case, I'm gonna wait for a little bit to see if actually something's popping up or not. Then something again. I was waiting patiently, but nothing happened. Wait, we can now try using my Facebook? I'll try to sign in like that? Or remember me and tell? Now, yes, I did.
Oh, get you a pillow and lay right there, because you ain't sleeping. Yeah, here. Sit there. Boy. Yeah. Right there. Jumping off. Bags. whooping your ass. I think we got a game. No, we don't got no game. I know we do. Man, what the fuck is going on? We got a game or not? I don't want to catch the fade, man. I'm scared to win. Shit. What the fuck? Run the game, man. This is why I don't come to the park. This shit's fucking pathetic. Yeah. I'm taking all day to get a fucking game.
anything I wanna be. I love to have lovely dreams. Don't you?
I went to the casino last night. Yeah. I won 1,000. I gave it back though.
Let's learn
Should have fucking left.
ready in the morning.
Yeah, that's my fault. I always do that. That's crazy. The day before that, I went to a different one. Won about like 800 and gave it all back. See, you don't care, like, because we go so much that we get free play, right? Like tonight we got free play. Like the casino give us a free $40. Now if you walk in there with no money and you win 1,000, you're not gonna stay. You're playing with free money. Why not try to double it? But what I should have did was put some to the side. Wind up whooping your ass. Alright, game time. Let's see. It's pretty even. I need that clamp. Gotta test it out. Come on, bro. Oh my god, man. Don't do it, man. Shit up out of here. I told you don't do it. Fucking suck. See all the fancy shit he doing? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. And they don't play D, that's crazy. Give me the ball, man. Look at this fool. Clear it out. Green that. And it was a flashy pass. I got my flashy on Hall of Fame, so if he, yeah, they supposed to shoot that bitch. I said it's gonna take me it's gonna take your boy. It's gonna take me, OG. See, I'm not used to that shit he be doing, that fucking stutter step. That's what be fucking me up. What the fuck? Come on, man. Oh my god. That's why I don't come to the park, bro. Niggas is fucking trash. Then it's like when you play with trash dudes, it make you look trash. Feel me? That's the shit I don't like right there. Chop, bitch. Let's go. Show them how to score. No defense. It's crazy, man. That's why my fucking should be dropping.
Daddy?
This idiot. What?
He's eating an Oreo bacon.
Holy shit, man. It's crazy. I don't know, bro. Trying to spam me and shit. He gonna force it. I knew it. He gonna miss. Come on, baby. If they can get a couple stops, I can bring it back. I don't know about that. I know you ain't gonna shoot that. Not on me. What you doing? A quick first step. Come on, why would you leave your man wide open in the corner? Yup. Chop, nigga. It's a beast out here. I gotta take the game over there and fuck it. Oh, clutch. Give me that ball, bitch. Huh? Let me see. He trying to work me. Okay. Bounce. Yeah. That's off too. Oh, he hit that bitch. Damn sure ain't giving you the ball. Come on, man. Thank you. Fuck out the way, nigga. That was a good ass block. He was gonna dunk on his ass. Yeah, right? He came out of nowhere and blocked that. Fuck. Nah, I didn't even see him coming. Wide open. Fucking hey, man. These motherfuckers be helping too much on this game, bro. Trying to go to work now. Hey, bro. Look, me and shooter open. That's fucking stupid. That's crazy. I mean, they're not doing anything spectacular. Every game I lose because somebody wants to help. Probably me, yep, me, you, Chip, me, you, Maniac. I know for a fact me, you, a Maniac streak. Nah, Pats don't really be on no more like that. He been working. He said he been doing a lot of overtime and shit. I don't blame him. Get that money. Fuck this game. This is a video game. That's real life. I think his son be over there playing with him. Son, he said his son play more than he do. I was like, why don't you just have him play for you? Oh, that's what he told me too. He was like, man, he play Call of Duty. He like that duty. I was like, I still haven't even played it yet. He was like, yeah, it looks way better on the PlayStation 5. Get out the kitchen, please. My daughter done lost her damn phone. They don't know what to do without these phones, man. Nah, hell no. My babies is babies. They just know how to work phones. They like 3, 4, and 5, but they all they know how to work phones real good. They're techies. My son, he know how to glitch Roblox to where he can play for free. And he taught. Man, he watches YouTube, bro. Whatever glitches on YouTube, he'll go practice that shit till he get it. He was so happy yesterday. I don't know what he did. He was like, Daddy, I did it. I was like, what you do? He was like, I glitched it. I'm like, what do you mean you glitched it? He was like, then he showed me the YouTube video on showing them how to do it. Man, I tell Keita, we both know this dude right here, he has photographic memory, bro. Like when he was a baby and he'd see us put in our code to our phone, do you know, and I mean, he probably wasn't even 2 yet. He knew how to get our phones and put back in our codes. That's why we don't let him see credit cards. He can actually just look at it and remember the number. That's fucking like, and then my baby, my other daughter, man, my kids are fucking like smart as fuck, bro. They all computer savvy. I told you, he brought the phone to us. He wanted us to buy him a game. We thought it was another Roblox game. It was coding for kids. I'm like, what you know about coding? He was like, can you buy it? I'm like, hell yeah, I'll buy that shit for you. Cause that's what it's leading to. You gotta know coding. All this new technology and shit that's going out. Coding is the key to program computers. Go. And that's what I told her. I'm like, shit, he learning how to program computers without even knowing. He think he playing a game, but what he really learning is how to code. I'm like, hell yeah. That shit was like $100. I'm like, hell yeah. And he play it every day and he's good at it. But he's not even knowing that he's learning coding. Go. No phone. I don't know where your phone's at. Get up the kitchen. Don't come back in here no more. Bye. Go. I'm gonna try one more game, man. Turn this shit on. There's gonna be a lot of shootings in fucking Vegas.
6 months ago,
Go in the room and watch TV. All these Cali motherfuckers is the ones doing the shooting. Go in the room. You got cartoons in there. Watch it in there, because you don't know how to be quiet when you're watching cartoons. So, if you turn the phone off, I don't want to hear that noise. Turn the phone off. Don't want to hear it. Alright. Oh, maybe this is the glasses place. What?
He's hacking.
Yeah, you hear him? He's hacking.
That's never early.
What we got? I don't even got this much. Only 5,000 for some fucking glasses? Oh, that's some bullshit, man. I might have to go to her. Oh, I found the glasses store. It was right by the park. I don't know what I can do to get some VC real quick. I can do the little,
Be a stranger now.
the shit they be wanting you to do. The little missions.
Morning, have a good time.
I'm not, what the fuck they keep putting me in the store for? That's not where I'm trying to go. How the fuck did they let me go in the store? I'm trying to go right here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the wreck. See, I can only see, like, my badges on Hall of Fame, I can only see what they do in the park. Because they all say exclusively for the park on the Hall of Fame level. They do different shit in the wreck. Like in career mode, he don't even do half the shit he be doing out here in the park. Yeah, I set my badges up different in here. I go break starter, Hall of Fame. We can go special delivery in here. I'll go, yeah, stop and go, space creator. Let's see. Yeah. Go downhill. Go. I'll go like this. I don't need that. I'll go stop and go. I'll go stop and go Hall of Fame. I'll go bronze there. Gold there. Let's do this. Right there. Bail out right there. No. Alright, play jungle. Red starter.
Okay, there we go. So level 386. I'm gonna go up a little bit higher. And then we okay, so level 458. And I love how the doc is just saying, I can't teach you anymore, but you can still train for fun. Yeah. I doubt you could train me. I
don't need to rebound no more. So I can go. Defensive leader. Heat crusher. Tracker. Intimidator. Clowns defender. Heat starter.
race
I'm gonna
is
put
up
heat
so
stock
cool.
on
Let's see
Hall
how
of
fast we
Fame.
actually are. Let's just
Let's do this.
so fast. Look at it go. He's not even that bad though. Oh wait,
No, I'm gonna do this
I have to
instead.
do Pokemon. So yeah, we just love
I'm
that
gonna
guy,
do this.
but
I'm gonna try
do I
something
feel
different.
bad? Not really.
I'll be mad if they
But
got me.
that's
You know what? They
crazy.
might have me play center. I'll be fucking pissed.
Shh.
Don't do that. Go in the room. Go watch cartoons in the room. Go in the room.
Oh my god, oh my god, wait, did we win? Okay, please go over the flag. Oh wait,
Clutch defender. Go. Trap. Go.
I think we're ready to face
Polo stick. Hall of Fame. Rim protector.
exactly that. Amazing
Box
That is
out.
a terrible name. We're gonna call ourselves the Stop. So this is the
Go.
first tournament of Gun Play 4. Let's see how far we are. Of course, we're gonna use the
Clamp.
Sonic which
Okay,
is
this is right there.
absolutely ridiculous. I can't wait to start.
Go. Clamps. Yeah. Do this instead. Trap on silver. Polo stick there.
Incredibly fast, and the max level is 10,000. So let's see how long it actually takes to beat the game. I had really forgotten how fast some of these ducks look. This one literally looks like a cross between a human and a duck. God, I really hope that's not what it is. What are we doing for the fastest time in the world, but I do want to see roughly how long it takes. So as you can see, a farmer invents genetically modified ducks. So they're actually bred into specialized skill now. For example, this strength type, it's okay at running and swimming, it's really good at climbing, it's also good at flying. We're actually going to pick this one because more trainer would like ducks, then we're going to literally beat them up. So we're going to try and become the world champion, of course. It's going to be pretty fast this time. So the first thing we're going to train is, of course, the running. I don't really like this training that much, and also they barely look. They literally, the only thing they added in this game was the tennis ball. That is the only new thing in this running training, at least for the first stage. In the next stages, it does get a bit better, but yeah, as you can see, my running is already level 332. So let's go into swimming training. Luckily, we won't have to do any of these mini games that much. Of course, we've already seen these a whole bunch of times in the previous game. Okay, let's just start here. We're level 242. That is really high. So let's just get
Right
energy
ahead, buddy.
Energy, of course, is really important. As you can see, I already have level 150 energy. Let's go to flying. So this one, they didn't really add that much. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're already level 50. We don't have to do any more flying. Time for the final training for climbing. Now, this one I have to be careful with. If it goes too high, I will just fly over the stages. And I really don't want to do that. So let's just die, like, right here. Let's see what level we get up to. 142. Now, that doesn't seem that high until you realize that because I'm strong enough, I get plus so many points for my climbing. So we're going to go into our first race. Now, it's split into the qualifiers and the finals. There are 3 of each. Honestly, we shouldn't have much trouble. I mean, oh my god, I feel so sorry for the other ducks. They must be thinking I'm like in the completely wrong league, and that's right, I should be in the hacker league. Well, we got our first win. Obviously, we're not going to have much trouble with the rest of these races.
I need to find some money. Money, yes! Oh, rich. Yes. Oh, I love money. Where's more? Where's more? Hey, sub. Hey, that's a big bounty you have on your head there, sub. Oh, it is. So if I kill you, I get that money. I get it. Sub, that $570 is mine. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm rich. I'm rich. This is the Among Us Money Mod. Around the map, you find cash that if you click on and pick up, gets added to your bank account. The more money you have unlocks new abilities you can do. Crewmates can give each other bounties, and as they stack up, makes that person really juicy for a killing, because if you kill that person, you get all their bounties. Crewmates can kill other crewmates by collecting enough cash, and imposters can also only kill with cash as well, but it is cheaper. Imposters also have the ability to bribe other crewmates, turning them into an imposter as well. And finally, in meetings,
to vote people out isn't done by the usual vote system. You have to pay actual money, and the person who has the most money put on them gets voted out of the game. If you like this mod, make sure to like and subscribe. And also, 90% of you with unsubscribe.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm trying to get up. Gun roll. Leave her alone, August. Leave her alone. She watching cartoons. No, you got your phone. You want to play Roblox on the computer, you give her your phone. Will you give her your phone? Yeah, confused. You got one. Center is computer. Go take your ass in the room. You gotta leave her alone. Step out, baby. Alright, let's go. Come on. Come on.
Wake up, niggas. Hey,
What up?
Negroes.
Yeah.
Huh?
What's the deal?
I can't hear you.
I said, what's the deal?
Okay,
Stay on one. Let's go.
huh?
Oh, I ain't saying that. I'm in wreck.
What happened? Oh, you just got some dirt in it. Oh, you got dirt in it. Okay, now give me some water.
Come on, baby boy, you gotta make that. Shouldn't even pass it. You don't be passing the ball. He's passing to his boy. Yeah, I ain't gonna pass any fucking ball no more. I'm wide open. That's stupid ass shit, man. I swear these niggas is dumb shit, bro. He's fast as fuck.
No, you need some water. Rinse the dirt out. Come on, it ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt. It's just water. It's not gonna hurt. You hear that? You got the seal. You got the seal. It ain't gonna hurt. Yeah. I'm not gonna pour a lot. It's just gonna be a drop. You got the seal. It's gonna be a drop.
Oh, these idiots. No, they need to quit.
You gotta get it in your eye. Okay. Hot pockets left. Leave that shit down here. We can hot pocket in. And you ain't that long ago ate and you didn't want to finish all your food from the beginning. See, I hope you want it.
What's up, kid?
What's up, Crip? This nigga the other night, man, I was trying to get him to come to my birthday party. You heard me, Mom?
Huh?
I tried to get Chip to come to my birthday party.
Oh, he didn't come? He probably...
On the game with y'all.
Chip knew better. He know he was gonna get drunk, drive. He didn't want to go through that.
I don't stay that far from you.
Oh, okay. Chip, what's up, nigga? You gonna come to the park? I'm in rec right now, though.
Stop running shit. Chip, you still be running?
What?
You gonna be the handicap
Hey.
Nobody go to the game. You still running.
Yeah, leave Adrian alone. Adrian, get him some food. He'll come play with you when he's ready.
You still gonna be dogging me out there about this.
Oh, shit.
You tell me you're trying to make a power, or you trying to play with power. I think you just said it.
Good morning.
Stick with the center. Don't try to make no other players because you ain't gonna run to the field. You look good on one though. That's
First off, I'm
probably
going to tell you a little bit about Terry Yelving and our victim. Terry was
yeah, no, but you can find it.
I'll give you the details in a minute, but she's been the man.
Oh, nigga, maniac. Sent me an invite.
Terry Yelving was a long-term employee of PCA. For over 2 decades. Reliable, well-liked. He was the vice president of Miss Auburndale softball for 50 years. He volunteered and coached Miss Auburndale softball for 35 years.
Hey, I need to check this movie out, man. It's by Spike Lee.
Also volunteered with
What it's called? American Skin. That shit deep. They try to ban him from putting it out in theaters. When you see the movie, you're gonna see why. Or when you go look at the trailer. Better come. Yep, look it up on YouTube.
They were loved and appreciated far more than we've ever imagined. There's not been a place that I've gone to in the northeast part of this county since that fateful day when someone did look at me and said, Sheriff, what are you going to solve this murder? Sheriff, what are you and the Lake Apple Police doing about this murder? I've assured people every day someplace in that area of the community that we were working on. And I'm so very proud of our
Yeah, my boy Maniac just sent me a squad shit, so.
The Lake Apple Police Department received a frantic 911 call at 735 Todd Hunter Way in Galford. Officers arrived within just a short period of time and found Terry Yelvington deceased from a gunshot wound in the neck, laying in the front yard next to his vehicle. Like LAPD,
he was killing shit. Yeah, I was killing shit in the wreck yesterday too. Let's go. Who you was running with? Your scoring machine?
Neighbors reported that they saw a dark
how many boards you have?
black SUV, possibly a GMC Jimmy or a Chevy Blazer, in the area. Detectives also located surveillance videos, and one of our witnesses said that looks exactly like the vehicle that I saw earlier. Detectives learned that Terry worked at Packaging Corporation of America, that he was president of the United Steelworkers Union. They developed a suspect after interviewing a lot of employees at PCA. They said there was this one guy by the name of Alfred Jenkins. Jenkins, in fact, was the treasurer of the local chapter of the union. And Tina says, I don't have any idea how he could have been the treasurer of the union. And you'll agree with us in a few minutes. Jenkins was fired from PCA in 2009. The next treasurer, after going through the books, learned that Jenkins had stole funds from the union and brought this to Terry's attention. Terry notified the appropriate sources, appropriate investigators, and subsequent to the investigation, Alfred Jenkins was criminally charged. By this time, he had been working for Coca-Cola in Alberdale, and they fired him upon his arrest. Alfred Jenkins was a vile man. He was a dangerous man when we looked at his criminal history. Detectives followed up and developed significant information which allowed them to search
Dad, why did you not plug up?
at the time.
I need my charger, Dad.
Because
Dad, I need my charger.
told you stop leaving it in there. You better stop leaving your charger. You go in the damn room.
Bad blood. As detectives were solidifying their murder case against Alfred Jenkins, and we had a lot of evidence and a lot of circumstantial evidence that we put together, detectives learned on the 14th of January, a confidential source who asked to speak with our homicide team and related information that only either the murderer or someone who talked to the murderer would know. The confidential source said, "Don't worry about it. Ready to come and he says, "They've got pictures of my car in the area." He said to the source that he had 3 guns, to include a .380 caliber handgun, which he had cleaned. He said, you know, there was a struggle in the garage over money. I went there to collect some money. And during the struggle, I blacked out. And he said, I had my phone with me. Do you reckon that's a problem? All the information and much more that we're not revealing today corroborated exactly the circumstances and the evidence our homicide team put together. Detectives obtained an arrest warrant for Alfred Jenkins. We went to his new residence where he was staying with a girlfriend at 895 13th Corner Hay, and we arrested him. We read him his rights, and he was not quite as forthcoming with us as he had been apparently with some people in the community. We executed a search warrant at another residence, and we found .380 ammunition in the same brand, the same exact type that we used to murder Terry. So he's been charged with first-degree murder, robbery, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and tampering with evidence. But for just a moment, let's look at our suspect.
All around.
Let's look at who he is. Let's understand that there are those in the community, I would say not many, but those in the community that are getting some voices about, oh, we're just too hard on criminals. They can change their ways. You seen the new smoking, kicking chicken at Jimmy's John's? Savory chicken smothered in smoky Creole pepper sauce. You want smoke? I'll show you smoke. Try the new smoky kicking chicken for a limited time.
A massive iceberg has broken away from Antarctica. Aerial footage shows an enormous crack in the blunt ice shelf, which is a floating protrusion of glaciers in the Weddell Sea. Scientists from the British Antarctic Survey, which has a base on the shelf, say they first noticed cracks forming about 10 years ago and have been monitoring the situation closely, expecting a break. Their operations in Antarctica have been reduced since 2017 in anticipation of of something like this happening. There's reportedly no threat to human life as the base is currently unoccupied. The new iceberg is reportedly close to 490 square miles, which is bigger than all of New York City. Scientists say they aren't too concerned about this break. Since the ice was already floating, it's unlikely that it will contribute to rising sea levels. They also reportedly said that these breaks, also known as halves, are a natural process and aren't likely caused by climate change.
Did she do any schoolwork today, Johnny?
New York, with 8.2 million people, it's America's most populous city, known for its famous skyline. But its towering landmarks only hide the dark world below. This is cool. An underworld built by mobsters, bootleggers, and secret societies. From a midtown speakeasy that defied the feds. Oh, man. Fought the mob and served New York's most famous clientele. How cool is this? To a massive labyrinth beneath the streets, chiseled out by an elusive brotherhood. With one of the deadliest jobs on the planet. To the oldest subway tunnel in the world. On here, underneath the streets of Brooklyn, New York, a tunnel hiding an assassin's diary and the secret world of the Freemasons. There's even the seedy underground of an ancient Chinese gang. We're peeling back the layers of time on cities of the underworld.
Hello?
New York's secret societies.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
I'm Don Wildman. I'm in New York City. Now, most of the world would recognize this city's famous skyline, and most of its 8 million residents will tell you they know everything about this town. The fact is, the foundations of New York were laid by secret societies. To this day, there's an elusive brotherhood who dig billion-dollar tunnels beneath the entire city. But it goes back even further, to immigrant enclaves, the Chinese gangs, and into the mob. Even America's most famous and most powerful secret society, the Freemasons, laid the foundations of revolution and the birth of a nation right here in New York. Now, for many people, New York is just the greatest city in the world. But there's a flip side to the metropolis everyone thinks they know. And it's one few have seen before. From the mid-1800s on, the Big Apple built its massive underworld. Nearly 1,000 miles of subway lines, 6,437 miles of sewers, and over a dozen transport tunnels running under its rivers. Within that complex web are 17th century forts, smugglers' tunnels, and dens of vice. An unseen subterranean maze beneath one of the world's most important cities. In the roaring 1920s, a different kind of underworld emerged. No town party like New York City, from its exclusive downtown restaurants to its uptown jazz clubs. The only problem was, most of it was illegal. In January 1920s, a federal ban on alcohol took effect. Prohibition put the nation's bars and saloons out of business. But the ban only sent the highly lucrative booze business underground. In just 5 years, up to 100,000 speakeasies opened all over the city, most owned and operated by the mob. Midtown Manhattan became the secret gathering spot for New York's high society to get a drink. This is 52nd Street in Manhattan. Today it's Rockefeller Center. But back in the days of Prohibition, this was one speakeasy after another. Swing Street, they call it, or the wettest street in New York. Today there's one last speakeasy remaining, the famous 21. And I'm meeting the guy who's taking me inside. By the 1930s, the stretch of West 52nd Street between 5th and 6th Avenues was home to over 30 speakeasies. But the swanky 21 Club stood out from the crowd. The club's current manager, Brian McGuire, showed me how the legendary speakeasy survived gangland threats and federal raids, with state-of-the-art security and an underground lair. Now, is this the original room that we're in here? This is the original restaurant?
Yes, Don. This is building 21 West 52nd Street.
Okay.
Which was the original restaurant. 21 today is 3 brownstone buildings. Buildings 2119
17, the other two buildings being acquired over time. But the original restaurant was just this one brownstone.
The brownstone looked ordinary from the outside, but its interior was designed to please its famous clientele. 21 was only open to the best of the best in New York. Movie stars, millionaires, even the mayor was a regular.
This was probably the creme de la creme. I've been one of the top 2 or 3 in New York City at the time.
The club's reputation spread and brought unwanted intruders. Federal agents who raided the restaurant in 1930, and mobsters who wanted a piece of its wealthy clientele.
Adrian, what you done?
Fought back with an ingenious security system that would prevent 21 from being caught red-handed again. Their top priority was hiding the illegal stash. Over 2,000 cases of wine and liquor were the ultimate in urban.
What's she doing? Touch my phone. Tell Kai to come here. Yeah.
This is the wine cellar here. All the wine cellars here, if you can find it. It's an alcove. It's an alcove. No.
How do you get there?
Where your right hand is you'll find an 18-inch meat skewer.
This thing.
Okay, and what's key is that's the key to the door.
Show me how it's done.
Okay, there's thousands of holes. We found the right hole. What did this hole?
I got it, baby. Here.
This is 4,000 pounds. This is part of the combination.
Come here, Kai.
You look pretty strong, so I'm going to ask you to give that a little push.
It's a brick wall. I am seriously looking here. Oh, man. How cool is this? That is a whole brick wall. Look at this thing. Looks like this brick wall built into a steel frame behind it. And there's the rock. And look at that.
Leave this stuff alone. Y'all better sit down and relax.
He saw federal agents. He hit an alarm buzzer. The patrons would down their drinks while the bartender
She wanna be a smart girl.
This triggered fold-away shelves on the bar. It's back, guys. Check it out.
What up, people?
Yeah. What are you doing in my car?
Oh, just sharing my triple bonus jack combo. Triple meat and cheese, secret sauce. Go ahead, tell them how much it is. It's just $5.99. Only a jack in the box. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
It isn't surprising. People are getting lost by themselves and discovering the best of the state of
Yeah, granddaddy had to go to school too.
Here. Don't take my phone from her.
Hit backwards into the walls, dumping all the liquor bottles and glasses. Within the walls, everything fell down pre-built shafts that fed directly into New York's massive sewer system. By the time the feds got through the front door, nothing was left but a restaurant full of well-heeled customers. The wine cellar was not only ingeniously hidden by the secret door and the meat skewer lock, it wasn't even in the same building. In 1930, 21 didn't span all 3 buildings as it does today. So when federal agents searched its lowest levels looking for secret compartments, they never suspected that they'd been built into the neighboring basement.
It is a relic of a time the stakes were high. I mean, prohibition was the source of corruption, murder, mayhem in this country. And for them, for the owners of this establishment, 21, this door presented the worst possible disaster that the federal government finds that you have. This, a wine cellar, booze of this caliber. When you look at it, it's amazing. It's a treasure now. But at the time, it was dynamite.
Although in 1919, not all booze was top shelf.
You got some your basic gin, domestic gin.
Off the wheel.
Domestic gin, this is bathtub gin made in, as you can see, in 1919.
But this is the real prohibition kind of
That's the real prohibition stuff.
The secret cellar's greatest protection was its famous clientele. In fact, this basement was the private drinking parlor for the mayor of New York, Jimmy Walker, who liked his booze as much as he liked chorus girls. He needed a place away from the prying eyes of the public to indulge in both. and didn't take too kindly to the Fed's attempts to shut down his favorite hangout.
This is actual work.
And he would be down here when the raids would be happening up there.
Yeah, the one time where 21 was like officially raided by the government, Jimmy Walker was actually in the restaurant. He was down in the booth, sitting here, having a drink. Found out that the restaurant was being raided by the government, and was so infuriated that he got a telephone.
What?
And called the New York City Police Force to come over and tell all the federal agents.
Si, you better sit down. You better sit down. Both of y'all.
21 clubs owners were able to operate without the mob. But during Prohibition, lobsters had as much power as any politician, and they wanted a piece of 21's action. A cutthroat gangster named Legs Diamond tried to take over the club in 1931, and even put a contract out on the 21's owners. Then he got really mad when he found out that his girlfriend had been given a private tour of the basement kitchen by club patron Ernest Hemingway.
Came downstairs with their drinks, came into the kitchen here at 21, and before you know it, they had
One thing led to another.
one thing led to another.
And right here on the show, we're at the spot where Ernest Hemingway had his way with
Legs Diamond's girlfriend.
Luckily for Hemingway and the club, Legs Diamond was assassinated in Albany the next day by another gangster in the bootlegging trade. 2 years later, Prohibition ended. Gangsters and feds were no longer a threat. While other speakeasies shut down, 21 didn't. In fact, it became one of New York's most exclusive restaurants. Its hidden wine cellar transformed it into one of the elite wine collections in the city. To this day, 21 Secrets are the very reason it survived. In 1626, a Dutchman bought the island of Manhattan from Native Americans for $24. Today, it would cost more than $8 billion. New York City's crowded underworld is filled with rumors and legends. Abandoned subway stations, ghost trains, even railroad tracks that lead to nowhere. But while these stories became the
Make you something to eat. Make you something to eat.
few New Yorkers realize that there's actually a highly skilled society hollowing out New York's underground. Hundreds of them have died working on one of the most deadly jobs in the world, turning New York's bedrock into a labyrinth beneath the city. Walking around New York, you tend to get caught up in the bustle of people and the towering skyscrapers above. But before anything gets built up here, an entire world has to be engineered down below. And for over 130 years, an elusive group of specially trained guys that were working round the clock to do just that. They're called the sandhogs. And they work up to 500 feet below the surface to keep New York running up above. Sandhogs get their name from their origins as diggers in New York's sandy soil. But such little documentation exists on them that all we do know has been passed down only from generation to generation. So I met up with a third generation sandhog, Rich Fitzsimmons.
Go make you some food. Make you some food.
Who got me exclusive exposure to this select group to find out what
not
daily
me.
life is like tunneling over
No,
100
my
feet
kids
beneath
making their own food. They know how to make shit.
Shut up, shit. Come on, you want to eat? Greg?
Oh no, I thought you was talking to me. Make your food. Oh no, you know, we bought a lot of shit in there that's easy to make.
Teach you kids how to cook shit.
Actually, man, they too little. And the older ones, shit, they do their own thing.
The subway, the sewers, the Lincoln Tunnel, the foundation.
I know my youngest daughter, she probably don't learn how to cook because she like to fucking eat. She better learn how to cook.
Sandhog house early in the morning. The first shift get down 4 or 7 in the morning. We're going down together. That's your train. Here we go.
Outside, an elevator takes us down 85 feet to the man trip train, a subterranean work train that works throughout the day, 8 stories deep into the heart of New York's bedrock. Runs beneath the East River, and it serves a twofold purpose. bringing workers from the Hog House in Queens to their underground worksite 1.6 miles away in Manhattan. And it also removes the nearly 3,200 tons of rock and debris that the Sandhogs clear out every day from this huge excavation project. Right out here is the conveyor belt. Taking out the muck that they cut as they gone out to the vertical conveyor out to the access tunnel. We used to blast and carry out rock the old-fashioned way. Now it's getting revolutionized. The muck the Sandhogs clear out is making room for a project that's been in the works for over 40 years, the East Side Access. When completed, this new 3.5-mile tunnel will connect the Long Island Railroad to Grand Central Terminal, a long-awaited and much-needed connection to ease overcrowding on the New York subway. But how do the Sandhogs remove miles of solid Manhattan bedrock? The answer, the tunnel boring machine.
I gotta get a hold of the basics here. We are in a tunnel that has been literally bored out by a single machine.
Correct.
Kind of a miracle that they could do this, such a precise job as that.
Yep, no doubt. The actual machine is kind of modeled on the same principle of an earthwork.
The previous method for creating a tunnel was much more treacherous. The Sandhogs used conventional drills to create holes in the bedrock, loaded them with dynamite, and blasted forward. But besides being dangerous, the blasts were unpredictable and uneven. Progress could be as little as a few feet a day. Today, the tunnel boring machine drills directly into solid Manhattan bedrock, chews it up, and spits out chunks of rock behind it for easy and safe disposal. Progress has skyrocketed, averaging nearly 50 feet per day.
Look at this wall. I mean, it looks like it's been finished off with concrete. This is actually, that's the rock. This is what's been bored through.
Manhattan bedrock is notoriously unpredictable. The depth of the bedrock from its surface changes throughout Manhattan. To make sure they have consistent and stable tunnels, each side access is dug 140 feet deep. But boring through bedrock is only step one. Sandhogs have to remove tons of debris, secure the tunnel against collapse, and run utility and waste lines, literally creating the tunnel as the machine digs.